away. Mark, if we start with Kobe Arthur, I imagine a big disappointment for you, but a great tribute to what he's done here.
Yeah, it's a call obviously didn't want to happen, but listen, you're always vulnerable when you get young lone players with a bit of quality that, you know, and his club feel the need to take him back and use him. So listen, he's been a fantastic lad to have around. Obviously his goal scoring exploits have done wonders for us, and hopefully we've provided him with a good platform, and I know he's enjoyed it. I spoke to him and his agent quite a bit yesterday, but listen, it's something that we've got to do. You know, if it was at all possible that we could get him back, then, you know, we'll have to see. But, you know, credit to him for taking his opportunity and being a real positive figure in our decent start to the season.
And I suppose clubs like Cheltenham are always going to be vulnerable to that sort of recall, aren't they?
Yeah, when you take loan players and particularly we took on a youth loan, which Birmingham wanted, so, you know, we're always vulnerable to that. But that's life, and we get on with it. Thank him for his contribution, and to say it's up to somebody else now to step up to the plate and you know, grasp the opportunity like he did.
And I'm sure someone like Byron absolutely chomping at the bit, having been left out for the first time in the league this season on Saturday, from the starting 11 anyway.
Yeah, I need people, competition, which we are having, and which we will continue to strive to have. And just the whole players just need to react positively to Saturday's defeat. You know, we talked after the game about how we played on Saturday, how we've played all season, and the response we want. You know, it was a decent performance from us on Saturday, bar scoring a goal. You know, we've 15, 16 efforts at goal, other opportunities where we've got into good positions and not done as well as we'd have wanted to with the ball. But we finished it strong. We looked a good, solid team, and we're averaging 2 points a game, so there's no reason to panic. Just more of what we've been producing.
And is this one of those games that you can't come around quick enough?
Yeah, like I say, a good morning's training, nice and bright, nice and lively. We won't burden them too much with anything. We'll give them a little preview of Southend, but it's about us just responding in a positive manner, like we've played every game so far. And if we do that, we give ourselves a chance of doing anything.
And how important is the start? Because maybe that was the one other thing that at Kenilworth Road you could have pointed the finger at. Yeah,
they started perhaps a little bit better than us, but teams are going to do that, and I have no worries with how we've started games. We've been really good in the 7 league games and a couple of cup games. I just want them to keep building on what we've already produced, and just keep trying to strive to get better.
Southend obviously won on Saturday. Yep. Hadn't won for a while in the league. I mean, you keep running into teams just after they've, you know, off the back of a win, don't you?
Yeah, they're a good side. You know, we've got some good players, managed by Phil Brown. You know, they're going to know the time of day. It's going to be a tough game without a shadow of a doubt. But every game you play in this division is. You know, you can't target teams that can go, oh yeah, we'll go for the win there and we'll go for a point there. It doesn't happen like that in our league. Every game is tough. Every game is physically demanding. And the players have to just remain focused on what we've been about, and if we do that, then, like I said before, we give ourselves a chance. You know, on the day we weren't quite good enough to win the game on Saturday, but it wasn't far away.
And both teams, you know, Cheltenham against Southend, neither of them concede too many, neither of them score too many, but the defences both look very tight, don't they?
Yep, it's not a bad trait to have. So we'll take that, but you know, we also need to score more goals. You know, but that's, if we keep creating the chances that we're creating. The last 2 away games, you know, both goalkeepers of the opposition teams got man of the match. It tells you something. It's just a case of now getting the finish, and if we keep creating the chances that we're creating, they'll soon start to go in on a regular basis.
That's not a worry for you at this point, then?
Not at all.
Kobe obviously going. Will you look to bring in a replacement, because your squad had been sort of complete?
Yeah, I've already looked. I've already been knocked back on one, so we'll see, and we'll still try. But we might wait till the weekend. You know, we'll see what comes up later today, but we might not have anything ready for tomorrow.
But the timing of his departure is not so long after the transfer window closed. Presumably, you're not starting from scratch.
No, of course we're not. We've got a number of players on our lists that we can go back and see where we are with. But I say I'm not desperate for tomorrow. Probably the one I would have liked for tomorrow has been a no right at this moment in time. So we'll go from there.
Thank you. Good luck.
Mark, Kobe did so well, he enjoyed it so much. Do you think there's any chance of him coming back in future?
We've also got to bear that in mind, yeah, possibly. He's only an 18-year-old boy. They've got a couple of injuries. Being a youth loan, we could still have him back in a week, 2 weeks' time, whatever. So we just need to be mindful of that, but also mindful of the fact that it could not happen as well. So we have to be, like we always are, we have to be fluid with it, and sort of get ready to go either way.
He certainly enjoyed it here, didn't he?
I loved it. He was on the phone to me yesterday thanking me, and not that he needed to, and just for giving him some belief in him. And like I say, Birmingham's a good club and it's in the Championship. Hopefully he goes back there and gets games. If he doesn't, we'll be asking the question again. But I think the boy will be as well, because he was really enjoying it here. A big part of the group, got on great with the lads. So like I said, we just have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah, and you are a striker short, but Byron, if it is Byron who comes back in, it's not a bad player to bring back into the side, is it?
No, I'm comfortable at the moment. Say you'd always like that extra striker, but I'm not just going to go and jump it to something that we it's not going to get us what we want. So it's got to be the right one. We've got 2 or 3 options that we'll explore today again, but whoever it is, he's just got to go and take the chance, and we're creating chances. It's just a case of being positive and sticking it in the net.
Yeah, was Byron, I'm sure he didn't want to be dropped, but has he responded in the right way to being left out?
He wasn't dropped. I've got 4 strikers who can score goals, perform well and create competition, and I thought on Saturday it was the perfect game away from home to play Kobe and John. They trained really well. They played really well against Oxford together. Then I left Kobe out for the Morecambe game, and I want to just keep my strikers. We played Saturday, we played Tuesday, and we play next Saturday. We had 3 big games, and just felt it was the right time to give Kobe a start.
Yep. Cheers, Mark.
All right. Pleasure.